In this video, I'm going to show you how to implement our Pinescript strategy into Tradingview. At this moment, at the recording, it's 5th of December 2025. We have several strategy for micro gold futures. That's the gold sniper, this one. We have the RM edge, that's this one. And we have the gold digger, that's this one. Okay, so in this example, we're gonna reinstall the gold sniper strategy. And doesn't matter which strategy you're importing in Tradingview, it's all the same workaround. So don't worry if you are going to import a strategy maybe in the future of Bitcoin or Forex or whatever, it's all the same using the Pinescript code implementing into Tradingview. Okay, all right, so let's get started. So first, we're gonna create a new chart. Create new layout. So I'm using the Tradingview app and not the web version. So here I have the new one, all right? So I'm gonna go to Pineenter here on the left, and Tradingview decided to change the Pine editor to move it from here to the right side of the screen. So that's a new release of yesterday. So normally it's clean like this, okay? So when you open a new chart, then you are able to create, for example, a new strategy in here. Yes, I'm going to do this. Okay. So now we are able, so I create a new strategy. Now we're able to implement the code in here, which provided through Tradechangers. So let's remove this default one, and then we go to the place where you are able to copy the code. Okay. So we're going to copy the code in here. We're going back to Pinescript in here. And now we're going to paste it in here. We're going to save it to, we call it Gold Sniper 5th December training, for example. So give it a name, whatever you want, and then save it. The next thing to do is add to chart. Add to chart. So now we save the code and add to chart. So we don't get any errors in here because we paste it on the right way. If you have any errors, please remove it and paste it again, because the copy which you paste from our Notion tab, it's the right one, and maybe there was a problem with your copy and paste procedure. So just close it now. What we see here now, we see here the strategy already implemented. You see here the gold sniper on the left. We have a wheel in here. When you click on it, we are able to change the settings, so you are fully in control of the script. So that's really good, because you're able to set your own stop losses, take profits, and all the filters which we implemented to make this strategy profitable. So the code is now inserted, and with the code comes a dashboard. Okay, so we have to change the settings before we see here any trades. Now it's clean, so we have to change the settings. So we go back to our Notion tab, and then you see here the latest settings are from today. So we tweak the bot or the strategy once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on the market conditions. So we take over these settings in here. So let's go to the wheel here. Let's first go to properties. So that's how I always start here. Properties. We have 50K initial capital, USD. We are using contracts because it's futures. So in this one case, we have one quantity in here. So this is the default. You are able here in inputs to scale up, for example, with contract sizes, but always keep the quantity here. Pyramid orders are 0, and don't gonna explain what it all means. Do your own research. You can also put in commissions, for example, to make it more Do you say that more reliable when you are going to backtest it? But at this moment I have 0. Slippage, blah, blah, blah. And the margins is very important. Set these on 70%. Okay. So we have those settings here now set. Everything is okay. Going to inputs in here. Going back up. So just use these settings because these are our default settings we are using also for ourselves. And also go check once in a while if this is changed and updated in here. But I know for sure once you use the strategy and once you know how to fine-tune your strategy, you don't have to go back anymore because you have your own settings, right? But for the start, please copy these settings we are providing. So contract size is 1, so you can scale up with contracts if you want, but what we are doing is just 1. Fixed stop loss, enable, so we have to change this one, enable stop loss on percentage, and we choose this 0.2, so just go here, scalping SSMA, 83, source is high, take profits, multiplier, you see here already things are changing while we are updating it. Take profit ATR multiplier is 7. Stop loss multiplier is 10. Okay. RSI length will be 3. Then we go to RSI overbought. That will be 80. RSI oversold. That's gonna be 73. Minimal candle body range is 48. And scalping cool down bars is 32. 32. Okay, ATR length for scalping is 1. .5 for the ATR multiplier, and trend filter will be 260. Cool. Boom. So now you see we change the settings with the settings we have here for you provided, and the numbers are very, very good. You see here, Gold Sniper report, overview, list of trades. So now we go to list of trades. We actually see trades happening in here. So December 5th, we had a trade today, we had yesterday, we had a lot of trades in here, okay? So cool. So actually, once you go here to the chart, in here, you see the trades actually here happening, like buy, sell, so long and shorts and exits, they're all listed here. So if you are new, go to list of trades, and if you want to check one of the trades, just go here to the wheel or show on chart. When you click on it, then you see the trade. When you click on it, what's happening at that moment, okay? But yeah, get familiar with overview, list of trades. Here you see your risk and performance ratios in here. Trade analysis, total trades, shorts, longs, and also the P&Ls and the performance are here also visible. So get familiar with the dashboard and don't go and explain it how it works, okay? So you are able to tweak the bot with your own settings. So if you want to change your stop loss percentage to 0.2, then you see here things are happening. We have less profit when we go to 0.23. You have to find a balance in here, okay? So this is it, 0.22. So you are able to customize it to your own needs and to also due to market conditions, because our strategy is not working with all market conditions, okay? And sometimes you have to disable your bot if you think, okay, the market is not performing very well for the bot, because a bot is just a tool, right? So use it as a tool. It's not So I always tell to the people the strategy is not a make money or printing machine, because then everybody will be rich. It also has losing trades, as you see in here. We had a few losing trades the past 2 days, and then we're winning, but it's at the end you need to have a positive P&L like here. Okay, so now we can also name it in here. So we call it, for example, rename. We call this Gold Sniper Training December 5th. So name it as you want, but for me it's very important to name it like this, because I'm going to remove this one because I already have the Gold Sniper in here. Okay, save. It's important also, by the way, you use the 1 minute chart. So go to Micro Gold Futures. So go to the chart in here and choose Micro Gold Futures first to do the settings, then the 1 minute charts, and very important, because you also need the contract size or the contract number for your chart, because with futures the contracts will change once in a month, once in the 2 months. So you need to trade the right contract number, and you need to choose also the right contract inside your chart. Okay, so for that, go to Google CME Group and then Micro Gold Futures contracts. Here we have Micro Gold Futures CME contract specs. So we are now at MGCG6. So when we go back, for example, in here, then we see, let's see here, Micro Gold Futures. So you see we have to set the chart on MGCG 2026, as you see it, okay? So we have to do the same, MGG6. So MG and then CG, and then you see here the right one, and click on it, okay? Don't worry, you see the numbers changing, okay? But that's because it's a new contract, and a new contract doesn't have any value. So bear in mind, if the contract is new and there is not much value, you see different numbers. Don't worry, because what you're doing, we come to that back later. We're gonna create an alert for this one. So maybe, yeah, okay, let's do it now, okay? Because we are now already in the MGCG6 contract. So we're gonna create an alert in here. We're gonna create a new alert. So click on the plus. You see here we have the right chart now, MGC626. The condition is the Gold Sniper. Interval is same as chart, but also you can do 1 minute. So here you see open-ended alert. So I have an open-ended alert because I'm using the Tradingview Professional or plan. But if you have the Essential, then you have to pick the dates, okay? Message, we do that later. Notifications, we do that later too, okay? Save it or create. And we have here the Gold Sniper. Let's name it so it's visible for us for training 5th of December. Okay, but we come back to this. Don't worry, because we have to set more things. But first we have to go to Trader Post to set up our automation, then go back to alerts. But we already have an alert here running. So again, choose the right contract, like you see here in Tradingview, blah, blah, blah. Now we can go back to MGC1, okay? Because then we see the right numbers in here, because MGC1 is actually all the trades from actually endless from last year, the year before. So there is volume in here, and that's how you also are tweaking your bot. So, but because we have here the right symbol and all the trades will be forwarded, all the signals will be forwarded to Traders Post with the right contract into Traders Post. Okay, so that's very, very important. Cool. So everything is set now. Now we are going to, in the next lesson, we're going to Traders Post to set up an automation. See you there.